Hey guys, we are doing a Green Day song versus song battle royale with exclusively 21st century breakdown songs. I'm not going to have Spotify on the screen because you guys be hacking my Spotify, man. What was the deal with that? That was not cool. Not cool at all. So get out of my Spotify. We're going to be hitting shuffle, and I'm going to be doing the song versus songs. You guys can join in the fun. Caddy is in the house with the Mike Dirt ears. We're going to do a real quick one tonight. This is going to be a real quick one. I got a lot going on. I didn't think I had time to do this. I was going to make a video about American Eulogy. I was going to pit modern hysteria versus mass world. But I thought that video might need some more detail, and it was going to take a little bit of time. And I ain't got no time. I got 1 minute. I've been around since 1985. All right. We're going to do Song of the Century versus, oh, no, we got sound. We don't need sound. That's a copyright. Song of the Century versus the Static Age. What do you think? You one lone person out there. Static Age is going to beat the intro, right? Song of the Century. Static Age wins. Unanimous vote. 1-1. It's not 1-99. It's 99-1. Static Age. We got two people saying, we got three people. We're the new Green Day. All right. Don't play it out loud. Christian's Inferno. We got to get volume. Off of here. Playing on some device. Okay. Christian's Inferno is going up against Viva La Gloria, Little Girl. This one's a little bit tough. Christian's Inferno, Little Girl. I think we're all going to say Viva La Gloria, Little Girl with question mark. Yeah, I had to think about it, but then once I thought about it, it was pretty easy. We got the East Jesus Nowhere. A Michael Cera reference, right, in the title. East Jesus Nowhere versus American Eulogy. I'm sorry, East Jesus Nowhere. This is a case of best versus worst. Right? Let's see. We can show. See, we got Little Girl. Yeah, American Eulogy. Yeah. Going back, yeah. Little Girl, any day. American Eulogy, I'm working on a video about American Eulogy. That should be interesting. Explicit lyrics. Before the Lobotomy is now going into war. And hopefully we don't have to do a 21-gun salute for Before the Lobotomy. Oh, but we got to. At least I have to. Before the Lobotomy versus Viva La Gloria! Exclamation point version. What do you guys think? Before the Lobotomy versus Viva La Gloria. We're all in agreement. That is very unusual. Usually I got the weird hot take. Viva La Gloria is one of my favorites. I think that might be... It's definitely top tier on here. I wouldn't want to give up Viva La Gloria for any song. Maybe there's a few that are a little bit better towards the back half of the album. Now we got the title track, 21st Century Breakdown. Loved it. I got to figure out what kind of weird leaked version I have. I did like a listen to YouTube, one of those suspicious spammy websites where it's like convert a YouTube video into an MP3. and it gave me this weird 9 or 10 minute version of 21st Century Breakdown. Sounded like it had like a Kid Rock song instrumental at the beginning. Very weird. 21st Century Breakdown versus 21 Guns. That's interesting. 21 versus 21. The breakdown or the guns? I know which one I'm going with. Breakdown or guns, guys? Breakdown or guns? Can you guess which one I will pick? Can you guess which one I will pick? Yeah, it is tough, but I knew instantly. You want to guess which one I would pick, and then I'll give my answer. I'm gonna go. I gotta go guns. I go guns. I'm gonna go guns on that one. All right, now we got See the Light. Ooh, interesting. We got See the Light versus Unalive City. I got it. That's an easy one for me. See the Light versus Murder City. I said Murder with the T. I would never say the other M word on YouTube. Murder City. Murder. Yeah, Murder City. Murder City murders the See the Light for sure. Now we got Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. I'm really tired. Some of Billiest, I can't say it. Some of Billy's angriest or weirdest vocals. That Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Ooh, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades versus Peacemaker. This is a good one. We'll show some differing opinions here. We got not a fan of See the Light. Well, they're agreeing with me. But yeah, not a fan of See the Light. That's totally okay. Horseshoes and Hand Grenades versus Peacemaker. Interesting. Everybody's going Peacemaker. I got a fever, a non-believer. I'm in a state of grace. I'm not messing around. Yeah, Peacemaker. Peacemaker's better. It's close. That was tough. I'd think about it. Ooh, we got one of the best ones. We got Restless Heart Syndrome. Restless Heart Syndrome. Okay. Restless Heart Syndrome versus Know Your Enemy. Do you know the enemy? 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 Rahe, Rahe. Rahe, Rahe. Rahe, Rahe. Rahe. Yeah, Restless beats Know Your Enemy. Last of the American Girls. Does anybody else like this song? I really like this song. It's a bummer. It was like a single and nobody cared about it. Restless, let's see. We got that's interesting. We got Restless and Last Night on Earth are the best songs. Okay. Last of the American Girls. I love it. I love the Last of the American Girls. I don't know. I don't think Adrian is the last of them though. I think I've spotted a few in the wild. I've spotted a few. Last of the American Girls. Okay. I don't want a Boxcar Racer. What can Last of the American Girls go up against? Let's see. I lost it. I lost the album. So unprofessional. 21st Century Breakdown. I once was lost, but never was found. We got Last of the American Girls versus Last Night on Earth. How about that? Last versus last. You didn't even think about that, did you? Last versus last. I'm going to go Last of the American Girls beats Last Night on Earth. I got to be a nutcase on that one. I'm not crazy about Last Night on Earth. And I love slow songs. That one just it doesn't do it for me. I like it. I do like it. But I like Last of the American Girls. It's just really fun. Like I said, there's at least like 4. I know at least 4 or 5 American Girls. None of them are Adrian. Let's do a Song of the Century. Oh, this is not fair. Song of the Century shouldn't even count, really, but we got Song of the Century versus Peacemaker. Song of the Century versus Peacemaker. I'm going to say Peacemaker. We got Murder City. Murder City versus Before the Lobotomy. I don't think this is the same order we've done them in. Murder City Before the Lobotomy. Yeah, I think it's going to be... Now we got to vote for each one. Oh, we got Lobotomy is winning. Could I make it a tie? I think Before the Murder. I'm going to go Before the Lobotomy. It was tough, though. It was a really tough question. Christian Inferno beats Last Night on Earth, right? I think I'm not going to win that argument. We got East Jesus Nowhere versus Peacemaker. I go Peacemaker for sure. Oh, I still gotta, let's see. I know I wrote that down. I haven't listened to Billy Joel Sleeping the Television Set On yet. How do I remember? I gotta do it where I can remember. Can't write on 21st Century Breakdown. I can write on Welcome to Americana. I'll write it right here. Billy Joel Sleeping. I'll definitely know what that means later. Billy Joel Sleeping. Murder City. Come on, Murder City. Go up against Murder City versus Little Girl. Yeah, Little Girl. I got one that I'm just going to throw out there. Restless Heart Syndrome versus American Eulogy. American Eulogy. I had to talk about American Eulogy tonight. Such a weird topic. I mean, Green Day haven't said anything like that since then. Well, there's that one line on The American Dream is Killing Me, but really wanted to talk about American Eulogy. Yeah, Restless beats just about everything. Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Come on. Horseshoes and Hand Grenades versus the Static Age. They rhyme. Horseshoes and Hand Grenades or Static Age. Did we do that one already? This time I'll say Static Age. Restless Heart Syndrome just might be the best song. Restless Heart Syndrome, American Eulogy. Restless Heart Syndrome, American Eulogy. Yeah, those are the two, like, hands down best. Yeah, Restless Heart Syndrome. Hard to beat that, for sure. I like when I get through the shuffling, it always takes me to AFI. So we would have had we've had like See the Light versus AFI's Celluloid, the Celluloid Dream. How about that? See the Light versus AFI's Celluloid Dream. I think Green Day always beats AFI unless it's, I think I can get AFI to beat Green Day if it's Third Season versus Hashinka, because Hashinka always loses. Yeah, that's the only instance where AFI beats Green Day. Boxcar Racer, probably not going to beat Green Day. A whole lot of instances. Let's shuffle again, see what happens. We got the title track. The title track versus Know Your Enemy. Title track. Hashinka. Title track. Viva La Gloria. Viva La Gloria versus Before the Lobotomy. Viva La Gloria. I wonder if I could really do this without my phone, really. I could go Christian's Inferno versus East Jesus Nowhere. What do you guys think? You guys know what I think. East Jesus Nowhere is only cool because it's got the Juno reference. Mass Hysteria. I never even noticed this. Like, look at that jar. There's a jar. Jar, Jar. It's got 181. Somebody tell me what the 181 means. Bet you can't. We're not hardcore fans. We're only casual here. Man. There's the word. It's right there. There's a light switch right there. It's Mike. Mass Hysteria. They don't have the effing lies line. It's just deny the allegation as it's written. That's it. And I thought it was allegations, plural. Deny the allegation as it's written. That's it. I wonder if they mess up anything else in here. That's in Modern World. Red alert is the color of panic elevated to the point of static, beating into the hearts of the fanatics, and the neighborhood's a loaded gun. Idle thought leads to full throttle screaming, and the welfare is asphyxiating. They spelled that correctly. Mass confusion is all the new rage, and it's creating a feeding ground. I thought that was breeding ground. Feeding ground for the bottom feeders of hysteria. Of hysteria. True sounds of maniacal laughter. And the deaf mute is misleading the choir. And the punchline is a natural disaster. And it's sung by the unemployed. Fight fire with a riot. No, I know. The class war is hanging on a wire because the martyr is a compulsive liar. Why am I crying? I'm crying. When he said, and I quote, it's just a bunch of, okay. We're going to go mass hysteria, just that part, versus 21st century breakdown. Just mass hysteria, which is part A, versus 21st century breakdown. What do you guys think on that? I go mass hysteria. It's Mike! Mike! It's Mike! My name is Michael Pritchard, and I'm freaking out. And I'm not freaking out because I'm the most level-headed guy in Green Day. Little Girl versus Murder City. Deichel Mert. You got Jilly Bo leg week. Deichel Mert. And Trey Trull. What would Trey be? Little girl. Some very disturbing lyrics coming out of Billy Joe. Do you know Mike's part was actually written by Billy Joe? It wasn't like Nobody Likes You. Billy Joe wrote all the lyrics for 21st Breakdown, including that one. Wow. You can't say that, Billy Joe, even if you're quoting the martyr. You can't call him a compulsive liar. It doesn't make it any better. You can't say that. Can't say that, man. I wonder who that is that actually spray painted the graffiti. Cray Tool. A and B. That's so weird. They're in A and B. This album. I'm the class of 13 in the era of dissent. On a hostage of the soul, on a strike to pay the rent, the last of the rebels without a common ground, I'm gonna light a fire into the underground. I don't want to live in the modern world. They don't repeat it. Just the one. I am a nation without bureaucratic ties. Deny the allegations as it's written. I can't believe the effing lies are gone. The lies are gone. Yeah, the lyrics. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, insane. Imagine, like I want more Mike singing, but imagine if Billy Joe sang the entirety of this song. It would still be great, but I'm glad that Mike got to sing it. I wonder why Mike sang this particular part. I know Mike and Trey, they brought in lyrics. They brought in completed songs that we never got to hear because they recorded like 60 something. Oh man. I know this song was written like during the 2008 presidential hoopla, and it was they said it would have worked better had McCain won because they were gonna, like Trace Cool said, Green Day would have really started a revolution if McCain won. We'll never know. I want to take a ride to the Great Divide, beyond the up-to-date and the neo-gentrified. What is that even? I learned some vocabulary. I had to look up gentrified. So beyond the neo-gentrified, the high definition for the low resident, that's a cool line. That is probably one of the coolest lines ever. Where the value of your mind is not held in contempt. Ever. Don't go out on me, StreamYard. My favorite line ever from this album. You're going out on me again. Don't go out on me. I can hear the sound of a beating heart that bleeds beyond a system that's falling apart with money to burn on a minimum wage because I don't give a shit about the modern age. I don't want to live in the modern world. Mass hysteria. Cool. I didn't get a text. We'll do Last Night on Earth versus East Jesus Nowhere. That's kind of tough. Last Night on Earth versus East Jesus Nowhere. I'm going to say I got to go Last Night on Earth. Yeah, got to go with that. I think we did that one. We're going to do Little Girl versus Modern World. Girl versus World. I go World. Modern World beats Viva la Gloria, Little Girl. All I want to do is I want to breathe. Batteries are not included. I just taught my son, we were listening to it, and I was like, Coca-Cola Execution. It's really cool, though. My son, we were listening to Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and he's like, there's 3 guys in this band. I was like, really? You know that? And now he walks around singing Dilemma, which is pretty funny, and The Saints Are Coming. He walks around saying he's 6. He's 6 years old, and he walks around singing, I was sober, now I'm drunk again. That's really great. And then the other one is, I cried to my daddy on the telephone. How long now? Till the clouds unroll and you come down the line went. Yep. It's so funny. He's just walking around playing with Legos, and he's like, I was sober, now I'm drunk again. Let's do we haven't done See the Light. Let's do See the Light versus East Jesus Nowhere for you guys. I would say See the Light beats for me. It's the only one that's beating. I would say See the Light beats East Jesus Nowhere. Everybody loves East Jesus Nowhere. And I want to know, I keep reading there's like nudity in this book, and I don't see it. See like graffiti. I mean, there's like, See the Light is the worst song on the album? Even like if you include Song of the Century? The worst song on the album. I could see it being See the Light. Yeah, I mean, that kind of makes sense. I can see that. I can see it. Yeah, Song of the Century is not in the axe. It's like above the axe. Some like really weird details in the graffiti. It's a face. It's a Revolution Radio boombox back there. There's aliens. There's aliens, man. 21 guns. The clock strikes midnight at the. Really, these lyrics are insane. If I lose everything in the fire, did I ever make it through? Drenched in gasoline, was only dreaming. Oh, I was looking at this too. David Bowie is credited as a writer on 21 Guns now because it sounds similar to All the Young Dudes. Huh. And earlier today, DJ X on Spotify, he was introducing The American Dream is Killing Me, and he said Green Day were inspired by Sham 69 and The Jam. So I immediately just turned on The Jam, and it played their biggest hit, which sounds like it inspired Stray Heart. It's the same instrumental. And I'm going to listen to some Sham 69 and see where I find that. The Jam is really good. So those bands inspired Green Day, and Green Day left them in the dust. Christian's Inferno, second worst. Yeah. It might be the worst on Act 1. Maybe. It's a 70-minute album. The FBI still won't let us copy it. It's punishable under federal law. Department of Justice, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Can't even read that. Flugbeluga. Huh. What do you guys got? What do you guys got? A really good Green Day song versus Green Day song? I'm hearing fireworks. We could go beyond the shuffle. We could shuffle beyond. I'll do them until we get into other stuff. Horseshoes and hand grenades versus Static Age. Have we done that one? I think we did that one. We got a lot of talk about Christian's Inferno, overhated. Is that one of their most hated songs? Christian's Inferno. I feel like Last of the American Girls got a bad rap on this album. I've heard a lot of crap about that one. Maybe Horseshoes and Hand Grenades gets a lot of crap too. They're all pretty good. We got a Restless Heart versus Boulevard of Broken Dreams. So everybody think on that one. That's If you had to give one up, if we had to just sacrifice one of these songs, I don't know. That's really tricky. I think maybe I wouldn't want to give it up, wouldn't want to let it down, but I think I would have to go Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Yeah, so Last of American Girls, it should have been a hit. Should have been a hit. I think it did all right, but we're never going to hear it live again. Let's see, we got any more Green Day? Ooh, Rancid. Here's a weird one. The Saints Are Coming versus When I Come Around. I go Saints Are Coming, but I'm a basket case. There's 0 of us watching right now. How is there? It says 0. There's more than us. There's more of us than 0. Man, the Saints are coming. The Saints are coming, man. Whoo, boy. You guys throw out some really good anything versus anything. Peanut butter, Punk Bunny Coffee versus Bullet in a Bible, Live Freaky, Die Freaky versus The Death of St. Jimmy, whatever we can think of here before I end it. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to go listen to Billy Joel's Sleeping. Something. We got a Jar versus Hitching a Ride. Everybody vote on that. I'm going to go Hitching a Ride. It's my favorite, one of my favorite singles, Hitching a Ride. Jar's great, but Hitching a Ride, really amazing. Ooh, we got Motivation Proclamation versus Festival Song. Ooh. Oh, I gotta think about it. Oh man, that's tough. Oh man, I gotta think about it. Motivation Proclamation. That is. I'm going to say festival song right now in this moment. Love both of those, though. Like the beginning of pretty early on in my journey with Good Charlotte. Yeah, that was just so tough. I think maybe just festival song because I think maybe that was my first maybe Good Charlotte song. Was it? Was it the first one that I heard? I got it right here because we're always talking about Good Charlotte. Little Things. Little Things might have been the first. Motivation, festival song, complicate. Everything on here is good. Huh. Yeah. Definitely Green Day inspired there for sure. Oh man, we need new Good Charlotte. Need a new Good Charlotte album. They need to do a rock opera. Just real angry Good Charlotte. We got we could do ooh, I got a bunch of Green Day CDs sitting here too. I'm just not going to clean this office anymore. You guys can't see the floor. That's fine. You guys can't see the piles of garbage everywhere. Lady Cobra. How about Stray Heart versus Sex, Drugs, and Violence? How about that? Stray Heart or Sex, Drugs, and Violence? I would go Sex, Drugs, and Violence. I would go against Caddy's vote of Stray Heart. I would go against Weird Incognito, Stray Heart. We got new people in the chat. This is incredible. We have weirdos. We've strayed our hearts away from 21st Century Breakdown. So I got bored. Now I'm going to do Green Day versus Sick of Me versus 1,000 Hours. Sick of Me or 1,000 Hours. I'm going to say Sick of Me. And I'm going to say Dry Ice versus Cigarettes and Valentines. Cigarettes and Valentines. No. I was just saying it like the song, but Dry Ice beats Cigarettes and Valentines. 1,000 Hours, 1,000 Hours. Everybody says 1,000 Hours. Got Look Mono Brains versus Holiday. Yeah, we got way more people now, so we're just jumping all over Green Day song versus song, or anything versus anything. Blood, Sex, and Booze versus Peacemaker. I go Blood, Sex, and Booze. Yeah, Holiday. No competition. No competition. In the end versus Platypus, I Hate You. Platypus. Just broke all my Green Day CDs. This is a random L Train from Honeywagon versus Trey Cool. I go L Train, baby. Ride the L Train. Little boy named Train. Is that him? That could be him. Is that little boy named Train? Holy crap, we found Little Boy Named Train, people. Little Boy Named Train. They wrote a song about him. Greatest album ever. We got Stab You in the Heart. Stab You in the Heart versus Jaded. I would go Jaded. Yeah, I would go classic on that one. Letter Bomb with the Cast versus Letter Bomb with the Cast versus She's a Rebel. Gonna get crazy before we get off here. I hate when people can't give you a time. Like, I'll be there. I don't know when. It's okay. I'm gonna do weird stuff. Check it out. Yes. She's a Rebel. She's a Rebel. How about Waldorf Worldwide versus Still Breathing? Green Day wins that one. Say Goodbye versus East 12th Street. Look at this. Oh, you saw the mess. Waldorf. Let's see. What can we... you guys got any more really crazy song versus songs, album versus albums, artist versus artist, hit versus hit, B-side versus B-side? Unicorn versus unicorn. What is he eating? They're all dressed up. He's ugh. Trey Cool's got that thing in his hand. Mike Dirnt's not getting dirty. Everybody else is. Got wine. They got shrimp and corn. I wonder if they actually ate all that stuff. Trey Cool. Everything's gonna be all right now. Everything's gonna be all right. Get down, stay up all night now. Let's do this one more time. Trey Cool versus Travis Barker. Ooh. Oh, I've seen them both in concert. I gotta go Trey Cool. Wait, where? Oh, eating cake. Yeah, they're both. Yeah, everybody's eating cake, but Mike. Very weird stuff. Very weird. Very weird. Very, very sexy. Trey. Billy versus Tom. DeLong? Oh, what I said, DeLong? I know, it's Smash Mouth. Their lead singer, I thought his name was Zach Good. It's actually Goody. So that's another name I said wrong. Goody. Billy versus Tom. Billy versus Tommy. Oh, Billy versus Tommy. Gotta give it to Billy. Faux show. Billy. GD, yeah. In most instances, I've always said, like, I've done the Green Day versus Blink 182 live streams, and if you got the worst Green Day songs and the best Blink songs, Blink could come out on top. If you put together like your least favorite Green Day songs and just mashed them all together. Ugh. Oh, Mark versus Mike. Don't do that to me, man. Mark, the nice guys of rock and roll, Mark and Mike. Oh, man, that's horrible. I can't, oh my gosh. But Mark, man. Mark, it's tough. Like, Mark had cancer. Mike's wife had cancer. They're both super, like, genuine, friendly guys. Mark sings more, though. You know, I mean, maybe what Mark's doing a little more. Mike's kind of, you know, chilling, letting Jilly Bo do all the work. Mark's kind of, maybe nowadays everybody's like Tom's a little better, but come on, Mark's better than Tom. Mark beats Tom. It's Mark, and then who cares about Tom and Travis? It's Mark. It's the Mark Show. Mike, everybody. Well, yeah, we're all Green Day psychos. So, Mike. About Jason White versus Jesse Malin. This right here, this is how I feel. Mike needs to sing more, or I'm going to be very angry. If I wish there was a side project where Mike sang more. Like, I mean, they could even wear masks. It's just, they just won't do it. What do we got? Anything? Let's see. I said this was going to be quick, and we got 50 minutes in. I know I'm waiting on something, but could possibly be an hour from now. It could be later. This is really great. I know I've probably shown it before, but Green Day, bluegrass music. Yes. Whoa, nice. Away. Okay. What do we got? Well, that fell out of somewhere. Oh, we do. Oh, are they? Oh, they're not in order anymore. Tragic. This back album cover versus this back album cover. Nimrod, right? I don't think we've ever talked about this. Ordinary World with Miranda Lambert versus Bouncing Off the Wall. I'd maybe go with Ordinary World, maybe. Be a weirdo. Oh, Dilemma versus Still Breathing. Say right now I'm enjoying Dilemma more, but I think Still Breathing Still Breathing really helped me out a lot in personal things. I think I have more of a connection with Still Breathing. But maybe Dilemma is more fun to listen to. I think I've finally gotten a little bit tired of Still Breathing now, but I think it's more valuable to me. I think I still gotta go with Still Breathing. It was tough. Ooh, what is this? 1979 Good Charlotte versus 1981 Green Day. 81 beats 79. Remember, 1985 beats all. I messed up the joke. Ordinary World. Dilemma. Yeah, Dilemma is just great. My son will tell you, I was sober, now I'm drunk again. I'm in trouble and in love again. I don't want to be a dead man walking. My son sings that part too. I just hear him walking around. I don't want to be a dead man walking. Revolution Radio versus Saviors. Oh, album versus album. Let me look at it because Saviors still is on my mind. Saviors. Physical media is dead. It is now. They're like under the chair. They're just Green Day CDs. It's fine. It's not fine. Revolution Radio is great. All Green Day is great. Even Best Thing in Town and Strangeland are okay. How many copies of this do I have? The physical media has been damaged. It's fine. This thing's indestructible. I've had this since 97, 98. It's indestructible. Jewel cases seem to be in working order. Recorded in the city of Oakland, CA, at Studio 888, baby. Yeah, this one, yeah, this jewel case sucks, and it's just shattering into infinity. It's shattering into the past and present now, and we are there. I don't want to be a dead man walking. Susie Chapstick. Susie Chapstick versus Welcome to Paradise, baby. Do it. I go Susie Chapstick. All is great except nightlife, and nightlife is beyond great. Yes, we are the waiting. I forgot. American Eulogy's on there. I got to listen to the. They don't have A and B written on there. Why do you want him versus Scumbag? How about that? It's more punk rock if it's shattered. I think I wrote a high school paper. I remember writing high school papers and listening to Shenanigans. That just popped into my brains. I said, look, Mom, I ain't got no brains. Why do you want him? 8th Avenue Serenade versus Makeout Party. Why not? Scumbag on a mission. Look for love. I go 8th Avenue. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna rickroll you, never gonna rickroll her, never gonna run around and rickroll her. 2,000 Light Years Away versus Bang Bang. Bang Bang? 8th Avenue Serenade is good. Serenade. Little Boy Named Train versus Christy Road. We got Methods of Transportation. Christy Road. Sorry, Little Boy Named Train. Words I Might Have Ate versus Pulling Teeth. Oral songs. Pulling Teeth. Christy Road. 2,000 Light Years Away versus 1,000 Light Years Away. 2,000 beats 1,000. And then we got She versus Uptight. I go Uptight. We'll finish up here with Jinx. Jinx versus Walk Away. That's pretty cool. I think I'll go Walk Away, actually. It's tough to go Trey over Nimrod, but it happens. I wonder, like I was talking about Green Day, the worst of Green Day going against the best of Blink-182 could lose. Wonder about Good Charlotte, like the cream of the crop of Good Charlotte going up against the worst Green Day. This is interesting. We got Walk Away versus Amanda versus X-Kid. So I would go. I think I actually like Walk Away the best, then X-Kid, then Amanda. Because here's what I don't like about Amanda. This is getting deep. Where is it? I don't know what that says, but it doesn't say Amanda. We've been retconned. What does that say? It does it again, too. Like, it doesn't say Amanda. It doesn't say Amanda. It doesn't say Amanda. Her name's not Amanda. They've retconned it. Don't, Amanda, don't you know? That is catchy as crap. It's catchy as woo! If we only knew, I was going to start this. This made me think I was going to sing Shinedown. If we only knew. 1981 versus Hashinka. How about that? How about that? $1981 versus Hashinka. Year 1981. The One-Eyed Bastard versus the Castaway. One-Eyed Bastard versus the Castaway. Castaway. I would say Castaway. Castaway sounds like Basket Case. Basket Case, going at it alone. Eminous Sleepiness versus Jackass. Go Jackass is my vote. Ooh. Macy's Day Parade versus Last Night on Earth. Castaway, going at it alone. Castaway, now moan. Strange Days Are Here to Stay versus Scattered. That's tough. That's almost impossible for me. I think I have to say Scattered. Time might change that. We'll do one more. We got Hold On. Hold On versus Holden. Who wrote Holden Caulfield? That's interesting. I go Hold On. Then we got, what can we do? We got let's do which Green Day logo is better? You guys see that? Which one is better? Let's see. I'll try to show it to you guys while I try to decide too. It's like eating a Green Day sandwich. I like that tray, that green or the yellow Green Day. And the Warning one. I think those are the best looking ones. Warning looks the best. Yeah, I'd see that. Yeah. Should have been consistent all the way through. Ashley! Okay, this is the end of the stream.